Welcome to my new podcast, Beyond Borders, Stories of Connection. I'm your host, Bella, and this week's episode is very special because we're going to talk about my hometown, Rosenheim. It's a charming little city in the south of Bavaria, and my guest today is a childhood friend of mine. Would you like to introduce yourself to today's listeners?
Hi everyone, my name is Sarah and I was born and raised near Rosenheim and I'm currently studying for my degree here in The Hague.
It's so nice to have you here. I thought it would be nice to talk a little bit about Rosenheim and answer a few questions about the city and the area.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Rosenheim is a popular city for visitors from all over the world, actually. And as a local, what do you think attracts visitors to Rosenheim so much?
I think there are many charming parts about Rosenheim, but especially it has a very good connection to other cities, and its location is close to Munich, like it takes less than an hour to get there.
Yeah.
But also the border of Austria is like right there with the Alps.
A half an hour drive, basically.
Yeah, so you have the perfect location, basically, to get anywhere in the area you want to go. And as I already mentioned, the Alps are right there, so beautiful landscapes, and in general the city is filled with history.
Yeah. Yes, I agree. And one thing I feel like we also have to mention are the many different cultures that come together in the city. Because of its location, it's such a hotspot for many different people which are visiting, for going maybe skiing in the Alps or just visiting Munich, but also want like the countryside. And I love that there are coming so many different cultures together and also live there together.
Yeah, it's like a whole mixing pot for different cultures of like people actually native to Bavaria, people who moved there, people who are visiting. So you get the best of both worlds, I guess.
I totally agree. And also what I love about this is that there are so many different spots where you can see this. For example, I think the restaurant scene is very huge
absolutely.
in Rosenheim. So you have, I don't know, Turkish places, Vietnamese places, Chinese places. You have like everything from all around the world, Mexican places. And when we are talking about spots, like, comes something to your mind that people have to visit when they are in the city for the first time?
I think if you're looking for like food spots, for example, if you want like actually good traditional Bavarian cuisine, you should definitely go to Flötzinger Bräustübel, which is like this cozy small place where they have a lot of traditional foods and beer and drinks.
Yeah, their schnitzel. It's
great.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, same.
No, that's really great. Or like international cuisine, if you're like looking for something a little more special and fancy, they have a really good Vietnamese place called Yadevi, and it's like the spot in the city to get Asian cuisine.
And also for like, I think one good spot in the city is like the Innspitz. Like where the Mangfall and the Inn, like that's two rivers, connect in like the heart of Rosenheim, and I think it's like so cute, like for when you want to go picnic or like just chill out with friends.
Yeah, enjoy
the
evening.
Yeah, I think it's very beautiful there.
Or, you know, the mountains are right there. Go hiking, go skiing in the winter. You have lots of different options.
Yes, I totally agree. And is there anything you like really miss from home when you're here in Den Haag studying?
I mean, The Hague is like multiple times bigger than Rosenheim, so I do kind of miss this, like the slower life, the smaller city, because it can be a little overwhelming growing up in a very small town compared to The Hague and having like all these people around and all the energy, but it's still nice here. But actually missing is the Wiesen.
Yeah, because Rosenheimer Wiesen. Yeah.
Rosenheimer Wiesen is always like a highlight in the fall.
Yeah, I love it. For our listeners who don't know what it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the Oktoberfest in Munich, just like in small. But it also kind of is big because like there are often many Italian people.
Oh, yeah, lots of tourists come to visit.
So many tourists are also there, and it's just a vibe. I love it.
Yeah, it's great. I like the Wiesen more than the Oktoberfest.
Yeah, same.
And I was kind of disappointed that I had to miss it this year.
Yeah, I feel you. Okay, now, because we mentioned also The Hague because we're here now studying. Just like a fun question. On a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate Rosenheim and how would you rate The Hague?
That's a good question. I think it's kind of hard to actually compare these two because there is a huge size difference. But I'm gonna start with The Hague because we're here right now. I would probably give it an 8 because I like the feel of the city. You can get anywhere, wherever you want. It's pretty easy to like come around. They have great food spots. The beach is like right there. I love it. But Rosenheim, I would also have to give an 8, maybe even a 9, because it's home, we grew up there. But also, the nature is right there. It's such a nice place.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think Rosenheim is a 9.
Yeah, I think I would rate as same as you. I think that answers the last question, but well, I'm still gonna ask it. Would you consider staying here, or do you prefer living in the south of Bavaria?
Well, I think being a student and living in a big city as a student is something you should experience. Like, it's pretty cool to be in a big city with all the other students and the nightlife and everything. But to live there for the rest of my life, I would choose Rosenheim.
Yeah, same actually. So let's put it in a nutshell. So I would say like Rosenheim is worth a visit for everyone who wants to join like different cultures, but also the traditional Bavarian way of life, or who wants to explore like the different landscapes you can see in the south of Bavaria, like
definitely.
the mountains, the lakes, the rivers, the different cities. So it's perfect for everyone. I would say let's end this episode here. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to our podcast and stay tuned for the next week where we will talk about backpacking culture in Bali. Bye!
Bye!